Relationships thrive on trust, a fragile bond that once broken can be difficult to repair. Trust is the foundation upon which love and connection are built, and without it, the entire structure can crumble. Suspecting infidelity can cast a long shadow, creating anxiety, uncertainty, and pain. These feelings can seep into every aspect of your life, making it hard to focus on anything else. While it's important to remember that suspicion doesn't equate to guilt, recognizing potential warning signs can be crucial in navigating these turbulent emotional waters. It's about being aware and mindful of changes in behavior that might indicate deeper issues. This isn't about becoming a detective in your relationship. Instead, it's about understanding some common behavioral patterns that might indicate your partner is struggling with fidelity. It's about being observant without being paranoid. Remember, these signs are not conclusive evidence of cheating, but rather red flags that warrant open and honest communication with your partner. It's essential to approach these conversations with empathy and a willingness to listen. Navigating these difficult waters requires a delicate balance of intuition and communication. Trust your instincts, but also give your partner the benefit of the doubt. It's about listening to that inner voice while engaging in courageous conversations with your partner. These discussions can be challenging, but they are necessary for growth and understanding. Remember, seeking clarity is not about accusation, but about understanding and, if necessary, deciding on the best path forward for both of you. It's about finding a resolution that respects both partners' feelings and needs. This journey is not about pointing fingers, but about seeking truth and understanding within the intricate landscape of love and commitment. It's about building a stronger, more resilient relationship through honesty and mutual respect. One of the most telling signs of a potential affair is a noticeable shift in your partner's typical behavior. This isn't about a single instance of forgetfulness or a change in routine, but a consistent pattern of actions that deviate from their norm. Perhaps your partner, usually quite attentive, becomes increasingly distant, their mind seemingly miles away. Or maybe they were once open and communicative, readily sharing details of their day, but now their responses are short and evasive. These behavioral shifts can manifest in various ways: a sudden disinterest in shared activities, a change in sleeping patterns, or a noticeable increase in working late. While these changes could be attributed to stress or other external factors, they can also be potential indicators of a partner emotionally investing elsewhere. Intimacy thrives on openness and transparency. It's the bedrock of any healthy relationship, fostering a sense of security and mutual respect. When a partner suddenly becomes highly secretive, it can erode the foundation of trust. This shift can be unsettling and create a rift between partners. This secrecy might manifest as a reluctance to share details about their whereabouts, leaving the other partner feeling isolated and in the dark. An increased protectiveness over their phone and personal belongings can be particularly telling, as it suggests they have something to hide. Or a sudden change in their online activity, such as using their phone late at night or quickly closing their laptop when approached, can raise suspicions. Imagine a partner who previously shared their passwords freely, now guarding their phone like a prized possession, always turning the screen away from view. This behavior can be quite alarming. Or perhaps they become evasive when questioned about new contacts or unexplained phone calls, adding to the growing sense of unease. This increased need for privacy can be a red flag, suggesting they might be hiding something, whether it's an emotional connection or a physical affair. The secrecy can create a barrier that is hard to overcome. While everyone deserves their personal space, a sudden shift towards excessive secrecy can be a cause for concern. It's important to address these changes openly and honestly to maintain the integrity of the relationship. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. When open and honest dialogue dwindles, it can create a chasm between partners. This breakdown can manifest as a lack of emotional intimacy, a disinterest in engaging in meaningful conversations, or an increase in arguments and misunderstandings. Imagine a couple who once shared their dreams and vulnerabilities, now facing each other in stony silence. Conversations that were once filled with laughter and shared secrets become strained, filled with tension and unspoken words. This communication breakdown can be a sign that a partner is emotionally checked out, possibly seeking solace and connection elsewhere. When the walls of communication crumble, it's often a reflection of deeper issues within the relationship. Section 5. Echoes of another unexplained absences. Unexplained absences, especially if they become a recurring pattern, can be a worrying sign. This could involve frequently missing planned dates or events, offering vague explanations for their whereabouts, or being unreachable for extended periods. Imagine a partner who consistently forgets important dates, dismissing it as a simple oversight. Or perhaps they invent last-minute work commitments, leaving you feeling unimportant and disregarded. While everyone is entitled to some personal time, consistent, unexplained absences can be a sign that a partner is prioritizing someone else over the relationship. These actions often speak louder than words, revealing a disregard for the partner's feelings and the importance of shared time. Section 6. A change in the scent, new habits and interests. When a partner embarks on an affair, they often subconsciously adopt the habits and interests of their new love interest. This can manifest as a sudden change in their taste in music, clothing, or even their choice of restaurants. Imagine a partner who previously showed no interest in jazz suddenly developing an insatiable appetite for late-night jazz clubs. Or perhaps they start wearing a particular cologne they never used before, a scent you later discover is favored by someone they've recently become close to. While personal growth and evolving interests are natural, a sudden and drastic shift, especially when it aligns with another person's preferences, can be a sign that your partner is seeking validation and connection outside the relationship. Section 7. Reflections in the mirror, increased attention to appearance. While taking pride in one's appearance is positive, a sudden and excessive focus on physical appearance can be a cause for concern. This might involve a drastic change in their workout routine, a newfound obsession with their wardrobe, or an increased attention to their grooming habits. Imagine a partner who previously paid little attention to their appearance, suddenly spending hours at the gym, obsessing over their physique. Or perhaps they become overly critical of their looks, constantly seeking reassurance and compliments. This sudden shift in focus often stems from a desire to impress someone new. It's about presenting the best possible version of themselves, not for their partner, but for the object of their affection. Section 8. The language of touch. Physical intimacy fades. Physical intimacy is an integral part of a romantic relationship. When a partner withdraws from physical touch or their sexual desire significantly diminishes, it can be a sign of emotional distance and potential infidelity. This doesn't necessarily mean a complete lack of sex. It's more about a change in their usual patterns of affection. Perhaps they become distant during intimate moments, their mind seemingly elsewhere. Or maybe they offer excuses to avoid physical contact altogether. This decline in physical intimacy can be a sign that their emotional and physical needs are being met elsewhere. It's a red flag that deeper issues, such as a lack of emotional connection or the presence of another person, might be at play. Section 9. Ghosts in the machine, suspicious phone, and online activity. In today's digital age, our phones and online activities often hold clues to our deepest secrets. The devices we carry are not just tools for communication, but also vaults of personal information and hidden interactions. A cheating partner might become overly protective of their phone, constantly deleting messages or changing passwords. This behavior can be a red flag, signaling that they have something to hide. They might exhibit unusual online behavior, spending excessive time on social media, creating new accounts, or engaging in secretive online conversations. These actions can indicate they are trying to connect with someone new or maintain a hidden relationship. Perhaps you notice them constantly texting someone new, their face lighting up with every notification. This excitement can be a telltale sign of an emotional connection with someone else. Or maybe they quickly switch screens when you walk by, their online activity shrouded in secrecy. This evasive behavior can be a clear indication that they are hiding something from you. These digital footprints, while not conclusive proof of an affair, can be strong indicators of infidelity. They often point to a pattern of deceit and hidden interactions. They often reveal a partner's attempt to conceal their actions and maintain a clandestine relationship outside the confines of their committed partnership. Such behavior can erode trust and create a rift in the relationship, leading to further complications. Section 10. A heart unsettled. Trust your gut. Intuition, that quiet inner voice, often whispers truths we consciously try to ignore. If something feels off, if your gut instinct tells you something is amiss, trust it. Our intuition often picks up on subtle cues and inconsistencies that our conscious mind might overlook. Perhaps you notice a change in their scent, a lingering perfume that wasn't there before. Or maybe it's a look in their eyes, a flicker of guilt, or a fleeting moment of panic when a particular name is mentioned. These subtle signs, often dismissed as paranoia or overthinking, can be our intuition's way of alerting us to a potential problem. While it's crucial not to jump to conclusions, it's equally important to acknowledge and explore these feelings of unease. Section 11. Seeking clarity, seeking truth. Communication is key. Discovering potential signs of infidelity can be heartbreaking, but it's crucial to remember that suspicion is not confirmation. The most important step is to initiate an open and honest conversation with your partner. Choose a safe and neutral space where you can both speak freely without feeling attacked or judged. Express your concerns calmly and clearly, focusing on specific behaviors that have raised your suspicions. Avoid accusatory language, which can make your partner defensive and shut down the conversation. The goal is not to catch them in a lie, but to understand their perspective, hear their explanation, and decide on the best course of action together. Remember, communication, even when difficult, is the cornerstone of a healthy and thriving relationship.